Everybody, please welcome to the stage my special guest this evening, Mr. John Marcotte. John is here because he has, what is it called at this point?
It's the 2010 California Protection of Marriage Act.
Okay, and so it's an initiative at this point.
No, it's not an initiative yet. We're actually going.
Teach me about the legal process in this country.
I have learned so much over the past few weeks. I've actually submitted a potential ballot initiative to the Secretary of State. It's going through the process now. They're doing the fiscal analysis on it, and in a few weeks, hopefully, we'll be able to start gathering signatures. It'll be an official initiative as soon as we get 800,000 or so signatures, which I figure that's a doable number. There are a lot of people.
There's that many people here tonight.
Exactly.
All right. This initiative.
This initiative would ban divorce in the state of California. I liked what they did with Proposition 8. They were all about protecting marriage. And I thought, but it was so odd the way they went around it. I mean, they really seemed to be hitting it from the sides. I went straight to the heart of the matter. You can't protect marriage more than if you just don't let people get divorced. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I know I'm going to get some support on this.
Absolutely. Now, you're prepared. I think you have three platform views.
Yeah, I've kind of a three.
I've looked at your website, but I'm
RescueMarriage.org.
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 Let's say it one more time.
I think really. But I've kind of broken it down into 3 planks. The first is kind of what we just covered, that if you want to protect marriage, there's no more secure way to do it than to actually ban divorce. Like I said, Prop 8, it was just kind of an odd thing,
I mean, it's nice that the gay people won't be able to get divorced because they're not able to get married. That's good. That's a start.
It's not about gay people. It was never about taking rights away from gay people. It was just about protecting traditional marriage.
Amen.
And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to protect traditional marriage. And I'm sure the people who supported Prop 8 would be happy to support this, even if this time it's their rights that are getting taken away.
I think they'd be hypocritical.
They'd be hypocritical not to, and I think they're going to see that. I don't think it'll be a big problem. The second platform is that, Jesus will still love you if you get a divorce, but not as much as he did before. I think we can all agree on that.
Jesus, it's a slight reduction
in your status in the Lord's eyes. Jesus actually specifically said that getting divorced was forbidden. It's a sin. What God has put together, let no man separate. That is in the Bible. It's in 3 of the 4 Gospels. They left it out in the 4th one. I don't know why. And you know what Jesus never once mentioned though was being gay. Didn't come up once. Didn't get around to it. I just saying, being gay. God gave us some rules that didn't even hit the top 10. So I really think we need to focus on things that Jesus was most concerned about, and he said, "Don't get divorced." And so I think we should follow that. Not that religion should play a part in public policy, but we're all informed by our religion. I think we saw that in Prop 8, and again, I think it's something that I hope will carry forward into my initiative.
One thing I think people should remember, too, is that some gay people did get married.
Some gay people did get married.
The court upheld their marriages. They won't file more, but those marriages are upheld.
Yeah.
I would like to make sure those people don't get divorced, because that would
it's really way too
this is kind of a gay rights initiative also.
It could be a gay rights initiative. I think it's a gay rights initiative only to gays who are married right now and plan on loving that person forever and never having any second thought. So it's a narrow niche market, but we're targeting them.
And what's the third platform?
A third platform, our plank of the platform, is think of the children. I mean, we really need to protect the children here. I'm Catholic. You're going to hell, and my faith says that you're not allowed to get divorced. That's a sin. It's verboten by the church, and we live in this sin promiscuous, divorce promiscuous society. It's on the television. It's in the movies. It's in my Son magazine. It's all over the place. So divorce is everywhere in our culture, and it's like it's accepted, and it's even in our textbooks. Right now, I don't want...
They're teaching divorce?
They are teaching divorce in the school. I don't want my child to learn that divorce is okay from the government. That is not their role. That is a moral decision that really should be made within the context of a loving family, where I can tell them that they'll burn in hell for doing it. So I don't want the government getting in between me and my child in this moral decision. And it's just wrong. And I think we really need to start thinking about those issues. When we allow the government to make these decisions for our kids, it's taking rights away from us. I can't support that.
So when did you file the papers?
I filed the papers on September the 1st. They were listed on the website the same day. And I just got an email and a phone conversation with a fiscal analyst from the Attorney General's office, who is trying desperately to figure out the financial impact of doing this. And I'm so lucky I'm not that poor bastard, because I have no idea what banning divorce in California. He has to write the analysis, how much is it going to cost or gain the state. I wouldn't even know where to begin. That's just mind-exploding stuff.
Do we have any questions for
happy
Mr.
to hold
Marcotte?
questions. Yes.
How much did it cost to file the initiative?
It cost $200, which I paid out of my own pocket. So if anybody felt compelled that this was a compelling cause and wanted to go to my website, rescuemarriage.org, and donate a little bit of money, my wife would love you for just a short period of time. Right now she's on the fence about me, so...
Right, if divorce isn't made illegal, you make it
over the process. I'm really hoping it pans out, because...
How did you vote on Prop 8?
You know, I don't think that's a personal decision. I prefer to keep to myself. I think you can
security! Tase him!
I think you can look at the issues that I'm putting forward today and make your own determination, but that's a private decision, much like getting divorced. Well, I think that raises an interesting question. Why would people get to tell other people what they can do in their marriage? And that's not really what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to return to the established traditional values that we've always respected in this country.
Those values are
that marriage is forever. I mean,
and for heterosexuals.
And for heterosexuals. We've never had a gay marriage before. And, hopefully, eventually, we'll go back to, Puritan times, where you have, does anyone know what the rule of thumb is?
Hopefully, yeah.
The rule of thumb, anyone know what that is?
What is the rule of thumb?
The rule of thumb is, in Puritan times, that the rod that you beat your wife with could be no bigger around than your thumb. And, I thought that was a good rule. Larger than that, and it would just be wrong. And so we're going to...
What if you're a thumb wrestler?
Yeah, there's always someone who can willing to exploit a loophole. But I took out, no, that was actually, thank you for bringing it up. It's one of the other voidable types of marriage. If you are a bigamist, I guess the second one gets taken off the books. You're stuck with the first one. So there's no upgrade plan where you can marry one and then kick off one you don't like. So we are a Judeo-Christian based country. I mean, if you go all the way back to Jefferson, he had his own Bible. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Jefferson, yeah.
Jefferson had his own Bible. So, historically, we are a Judeo-Christian society, and we're just returning to those roots, those traditional roots. That's a good point. I think, we're taking this one issue at a time as we attempt to restore traditional values to this country. Right now, I'm just focusing on marriage. It's a hot-button topic. We made a great stride forward in not letting gay people marry, and now we're just going to take it to its next logical place.
I appreciate you sticking with the matter at hand. I think that's important. If you don't mind, though, for forward-thinking people out there, I would like to encourage you to look forward to the day when maybe we can insist that married people have children, because I think that that's only right. Certainly
it is God's plan for all of us. I am Catholic. I wish there was an easy constitutional way for us to force people back together that have already decided they hate each other's guts. But really, there's nothing we can do about that. We can't grandfather these people in. All we can do at this point is force people to stay together in a loveless, soul-sucking relationship where they act passive-aggressive towards each other to punctuate the moments of icy silence. So that's really what I'm hoping for now. And maybe later on down the road, we'll see how this goes and see if we can't force the people back together again. That's the basic thing. Go to the website. You can get to the Facebook page from there. There's a donation widget.
What are my key words here?
A widget.
A widget.
An actual widget. Thank you guys so much. Once in a while we take a break from our usual thing we do here, and we support political movements that are going to make the world a better place, and you guys are all part of it.
Rescue marriage. Rescue marriage. Rescue marriage.